Hello, I'm Robert Hoban, CEO and founder of Offr. With me is my co-founder Philip Farrell, and I'm going to take you through our product and our service. So we are a PropTech company that are backed by the two largest mortgage companies in Ireland, AIB and Bank of Ireland, and our equity partners are Barclays and Techstars. We are an RICS tech affiliate, and we spoke at the Commercial Property Conference last year. We featured heavily in all the main news and industry publications. The founding team is myself. I was head of Allsop Ireland and BidX1, where we sold 6,000 properties through online and physical auction. And prior to that, I spent 10 years in Savills in Dublin. My co-founder and Chief Commercial Officer is Philip. Philip, if you want to give a note about yourself.
I've been involved in the estate agency business for 30 years, in general practice initially for 23 years, and then I was CEO of a nationwide group of chartered surveyors in Ireland.
And our third co-founder is our CTO, Neil, who has over 20 years experience involved in very scalable and secure technologies for various industries. We are based in Dublin and we are live and operational in Ireland, and we have just completed the Techstars Barclays FinTech Accelerator in London. We've opened the London office and we're looking to launch in the UK very shortly. So just a little outline of the problem that we are addressing. 10 million offers are made to buy property every year in the UK and Ireland, and this is across residential and commercial property. The offers are submitted, however, by a complete mix of email, verbally, by phone, in person, by text, and there's no proper consistency or management of those offers. Not unrelated problem is the length of time it takes from launch to completion is 6 to 9 months. Offr is a technology for estate agents that delivers a one-click property transaction on the agent's own website for commercial and residential property. So we're looking to address those two main issues around offer management and transparency, and then the speed of the sales cycle. Customers submit offers, upload proof of funds, and sign contracts and pay deposits on a mobile device from any location at any time. Buy, sell, or rent at the tap of the Offr button, delivering transparency, trust, and speed. So we are also looking to bring the launch to completion time back to 2 to 3 months, and you'll see how we're doing that in a variety of ways. Another major issue is the fragmented nature of the sales process, starting off with portal buyer leads and general inquiries, and there's no proper tracking, automated tracking through to callbacks, through to viewings, through to offers, which are typically unqualified, acceptance, and then often, if I move this little screen, fall through rate of 25 to 33%. Using Offr technology, it provides a fully tracked, smooth smartphone experience from portal leads right through all the stages through to successful buyer, and the buyer and the bidders or people making offers can be tracked right back to where the first inquiry came. And this is all delivered through the Offr button. And the Offr button produces the Offr panel, which sits on the estate agent's website. And this allows all the key interactions to happen between the customer and the agent. So for example, track offers in real time, track deadlines, submit offers securely, outline the conditions of the offer, upload proof of funds, book viewings, and download contracts and title. And here's an example of booking a viewing into the agent's calendar. Here's an example of conducting due diligence by downloading all the legal documents, including the contract for sale and title deeds, uploaded by the seller's solicitor, and then submitting an offer. And when submitting an offer, it can either be an auction bid, which is a fully binding auction style offer, or it can be a private treaty or tender offer, which is conditional and outlining whether it's been funded by cash or mortgage or sale of another property and supported by proof of funds. And here you can see how the Offr button sits on your website, on the agent's website, fully branded and white labeled in the agent's branding, allowing traffic to be brought straight back to the agent's website for the remainder of the sale transaction. And whether on mobile or desktop, when you tap the button, up pops the Offr panel, where all the key interactions happen. The agent can choose to conduct an open offer session. I'm just going to hide this little window here. The agent can choose to conduct an open offer session or a closed offer session, choosing to keep the offers either confidential or share them with other buyers. So the agent has full control over that. In each case, however, the buyer has the comfort of knowing that all buyers are real, all buyers have provided proof of funds, and there's a permanent auditable record of all offers, dated and time-stamped, and the secure process is tamper-proof. How does it work? Well, the technology sits hosting the transaction, fully controlled and managed by the agent. It provides connectivity and login to the seller solicitor, and we're working with banks to provide them with login for the seller's bank. It also provides connectivity to the buyer solicitor, and again, we're working with banks who are our shareholders in giving connected access. Third-party suppliers can also submit information and documents. At the core is Offr's unique offer processing engine. So this allows a full suite of seamless products to be engineered around the core functionality. So you can see in the center there the offer processing engine. We have been able to build and add on to this to provide a full end-to-end experience, starting from the left, a client portal with pre-contract preparation, a viewings booking system, buyer and seller AML KYC, full document management, payments integration with our integration with Stripe, the world's leading payments gateway, and digital signature integration with DocuSign, the world's leading digital signature provider, can be used for all documents that you need signing, including the contract for sale. And then there is a full solicitor workflow and document exchange. To save on the thousands of unnecessary and non-fee earning phone calls and emails that get manually submitted, Offr automates thousands of communications on behalf of the agent in their branding. And this allows the agent to spend more time advising clients and winning business. You can see that the notifications are issued in the agent's own branding, and a call to action on each email ensures the user progresses the sale quickly. And just recently, we've successfully integrated with WhatsApp Business, which will allow the agent to receive WhatsApp notifications when all the key events occur, such as proof of funds needs approving, offer needs accepting, or legal documents are ready for exchange. You now, as an agent, can provide a dashboard to your client, the seller, and to your buyers, where in 24/7, they can access information live about offers on their property, how many interested parties, how many hits, how many viewings, and the buyer can see if there are other offers on the property, depending on whether the agent chooses to disclose the other offers or not. A full conveyance room allows the seller solicitor to upload legal packs, so full data room facility is provided as standard for every single property, irrespective of value, so no more paying for data rooms to be built for individual properties. And this will include the contract for sale, the title deeds, pre-contract inquiries and replies, all tracked, and you can see who has been in and downloading documents. All traditional methods of sale have been accounted for, so digital versions of traditional or private treaty sale, and auction, tender, and then we're delivering later new homes and lettings. So for example, all these settings can be customized by the agent, so it can be legally binding or non-binding offer processes. And depending on which way you choose some of the preset options, you can choose traditional or, for example, auction, which means bids are visible, binding, and contracts are being signed immediately after the auction. The estate agent dashboards provide rich real-time data on activity and sale progression, both mobile and desktop. Not dependent on manual input. This is a hugely important bit. It all happens automatically as buyers interact and as lawyers interact. So no more punching in all the information when someone makes an offer, having to type it up and make sure that it's all logged on the system. We've taken great care to build a really solid value proposition for all stakeholders in a property transaction, not just for one particular entity. So for example, for the agent, it's all about speed of completion, quicker fee payment, better control over live data, and a reduction in costs. For the seller, however, it's about competitive bidding and maximum sale price, and reduction in risk of dealing with people who don't have funds. So in other words, reducing the execution risk. For the buyer, it's more about transparency and communication and trust in the process. From a survey, we did 86% of buyers have zero confidence in the property buying process. This eliminates that issue and allows the agent to show that they have full integrity over the actual process itself. For the solicitor, it's about efficiencies and speed of completions. and reducing the amount of chasing that comes to them from various people like the agents and clients, and for the banks it's about quicker drawdowns. We launched 6 months ago and we already have 50 agents signed up and 30 properties sold. Over 100 people have placed over 300 offers. In one very important case a few weeks ago, in the middle of the COVID-19 lockdown, an entire transaction happened with all parties working from home. The lawyers, the agent, the buyers, the seller, and it was an auction, and it sold for 61% over guide price with 29 bids. DocuSign and Stripe were used to execute the contract and pay the deposit, and received coverage in the national headlines in Ireland. Another case study shows the type of data that we collect on your behalf. So for instance, when you are running, if you choose auction, you can see here you have age profile, nationality profile, gender profile, funding profile. This is a live case that actually sold a few months ago. And you can see the dated and timestamped winning offer, the offer amount. In this case, it was a female buyer in her 30s from India, buying with a mortgage using her Android mobile device and Google Chrome. And this is all your data and your information that you have access to. You can analyze the bidding pattern, when it opened, when the reserve price was hit, when the final offer normal time came in, and then bidding extensions are applied during auction, which allows the bidding to continue until everybody is truly out. In this case, an additional €31,000 was bid in the additional 9 minutes. Here you can see the timeline. Day naught completion was in 42 days. Here's an example of some of the estate agents in Ireland that are currently using the system. Here are some of the 50 that are using it, and we're talking to a number of estate agents in the UK. Here are a number of the commercial entities that are using the system as sellers, and these would be some of the largest financial service providers. Our system is multi-currency and multi-language. We're currently translating it into 9 different languages, including Mandarin, and it is operational in British pounds, euros, US dollars, and Australian dollars. To give you a glimpse of our product pipeline coming later this year, we have a new homes product, which is a one-click digital end-to-end sales process for new homes developments. Live video streaming, so post-COVID-19, remote video auctions and remote property viewings will become the new norm, and they will be available through the Offr panel. Residential lettings product. This will be a one-click digital end-to-end lettings process for residential rental properties, and we already have our MVP ready for operational use. And early next year, we will be working on our commercial lease product for a digitally negotiated commercial lease. This is the team. We're based in Dublin. And further information is available on our website or by emailing me, and you will see a host of videos showing our various products and processes. So thank you very much, and we'll be delighted to take any inquiries.